What is up, YouTube? Johnny here again today, and we're going to be bringing you a video on the IS300. Now this is going to be a special video because we are at 6K subscribers at this point in time, which is amazing. So I wanted to do something special for you guys and show you guys the 10 things that I love about my car. Alright, so to start off the video, I want to tell you guys a little bit about my Lexus. It is a 2002 Lexus IS300 automatic. Yes, it's automatic, unfortunately. That's how I got it. It has 180,000 miles, so it's an older car, so the mileage is reasonable. So let me start off by telling you guys how much I bought the car for. A lot of you guys have been asking. You guys saw all the way from the new project video to episode 1, all the way so forth. The car cost me 650 bucks. So if you saw that first video, you guys saw how the car looked like when I got it for 650 bucks. Second, what I ended up having to do was go ahead and order a whole front JDM clip straight from Japan. That was $850. It was actually more than what I bought the car for, which is kind of funny, but you know, it is what it is. Then on top of that, I had to buy these blacked out housing headlights. So they are, I think I have around 150 bucks on eBay. So they're nothing special, but I just want them to be the stock ones, or stock looking ones with a black housing. Then after that, I had to do the timing belt, water pump, you know, basically all the maintenance. All that stuff cost me around $200. That's me doing all the maintenance, not having to take it to someone. So 200 bucks just for the maintenance that I did on it. I did it myself, so it was a little bit cheap. I had to buy a radiator for it, brand new, because the one that came with the JDM front end was backwards. So that was another $100. After that, what I ended up having to buy was paint for it. Because obviously you guys saw me do all the body work, get it all prepped. The paint was around 30 bucks just for the little quart of paint that I bought to paint the whole front end. So that was relatively cheap just because I did all the work myself. So the total to that is $1,980. Now this is not including, you know, little things I had to buy here and there. So I'm just gonna say that the cars cost me around $2,000, which is not bad for, you know, the car that I'm driving. It's a JDM Lexus IS300. It's really nice, really clean car, and it's my daily. So that's reason number one that I love the car, because it was cheap, it's nice, and it is reliable. So with that being said, the second thing I love about my Lexus IS300 is, that's right, the JDM front end. It's completely different from any other Lexus. Anytime I see a Lexus, I always look for the front end and nobody has it. It's kind of rare. If you don't know about it, you won't notice it. But if you do, you'll notice it right away. The bumper is actually shorter. I don't know exactly how much shorter it is, but what that means is that I can run legit JDM front lips, which you can't do on a normal IS300. The second thing is that the reflectors on the bumper are actually shaved or removed. They didn't even come in the JDM spec, so that gives it a nice, cleaner look. And the third thing is that I have turn signals in the fenders. Who doesn't love turn signals in the fenders? It's just that extra safety for when you're trying to turn into a lane. In case you don't see the car or the car doesn't see you, they know that you're turning into that lane. So that is the second reason I love my IS300. The third thing that I love about my Lexus IS300 are the K-Sport big brake kit. It's got all around brakes. It's got the 8 pistons in the front, and it has 6 pistons in the rear. And what that means is if I put a lot of power into the engine, I have enough stopping power. The big selling point of the car for me to purchase it was that they actually already came with the car, so that was amazing. I actually contacted K-Sport. I wanted to find out, you know, how much these run, and they're around $3,000. So $3,000 for a full set of brakes, and the car already came with, you know, it already came with them, and I bought the car for 650 bucks. So basically a free big brake kit. So that was amazing. That's why I love them. The fourth thing that I love about my Lexus IS300 is that it's not the base model. It's got a few upgrades over the base model that they don't have with. I've seen a ton of them on the road, and they just don't look as nice for some reason. One of the main things that I've noticed that, you know, most IS300s don't have, and mine has, are factory HID headlights. So my lights, they came factory HID, with a factory leveling kit for them. So when I turn it on, you just see the lights pop up, and I think that's just amazing to see. Another thing that comes with this model is that it comes with fog lights. I've seen some of them without fog lights, and this one already came with the fog lights, so that's a plus. Another thing is that the rims, they're still stock, but they're chrome. They're not like your normal average gray one. Every time I see a Lexus IS300, they always have those gray or silverish, powder coated wheels. These are chrome, so that was obviously a big bump up in that area, in that era. In 2002, chrome wheels were going everywhere. Everybody wanted to have chrome wheels, so that was an upgrade for them. And the fourth thing that was also awesome that came with this kit, I don't know if it was a premium kit or whatever it was, but it has a full leather interior with some suede. It's like a blue suede on the doors. I've seen a lot of Lexus IS300s that only come with a cloth interior, so leather was obviously an upgrade. The fifth thing that I love about my car is the engine, because 2JZ. It is an extremely reliable engine, and as we enthusiasts call it, a bulletproof engine. It has 180,000 miles, and I will still drive this thing anywhere. It is so reliable, and you can still hoon it. That brings me to the next thing I love about the car. The sixth thing that I love about this car is that it has something that most new cars don't have, or it's a pain to set it up in this mode, unless you have a Focus RS, which is what we enthusiasts like to call the drift button, or in more technical terms, the traction control. Okay, so we talked about hooning. I showed you guys the traction control off button. It is an automatic, and it has an open diff. So two questions arise. Will it do a burnout? And or will it drift? Yes, it does. And that is the seventh thing I love about this car. The car is sitting on K-Sport coilovers. So that brings me to the eighth thing that I love about this car. It handles amazingly. The way the chassis is set up, it's front engine, rear wheel drive. The car is just such a blast to drive, and it handles really good. It being a luxury car, it has an amazing amount of steering lock. So the car can do really tight corners and just take the turns perfectly. With that being said, the car is so easy to drift even from the factory, as you guys saw in the previous clip. The ninth thing that I love about this car is that it has 4 doors. Unlike my FRS, it only has 2 doors. This is actually really comfortable to have passengers in. So not only for me, it's really comfortable, but also for the passengers, and that's really easy to get in and out. The car driving in itself is actually really comfortable, and I just enjoy driving kind of relaxed. Even though it has coilovers, the coilovers aren't very stiff, and the height isn't too low, so I can drive it around daily as much as I want to. All right guys, so the 10th thing that I love about my Lexus IS300 is how beautiful it is. It has a timeless design. That means that even though the car is a 2002, it has aged very well to the point where it's still beautiful. I get people coming up to me all the time asking me, what year is it or how old is it? When I tell them that it's a 2002, they're skeptical because the car looks so nice. It's actually a really clean example of an IS300, and that kind of throws people off thinking, they thought it was like a 2008, 2009, 2007. I get all kinds of compliments on it, of it being such a nice car. One of the best and most iconic parts of this car are the taillights. As you guys know, there's a whole bunch of aftermarket taillights that want to copy the Altezza style for any other car. And back in 2002, this might have been cool, but now we just know it as rice. And the only car that can pull off this style taillight is the Lexus IS300, because those are the factory taillights, and in my opinion, they're actually gorgeous. These aren't fully chrome, they actually have like a little black haze to them to where they kind of look like gunmetal, so that makes them look even nicer in my opinion. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what car you have and what things do you love about your car. Also, remember to share this video, like it, tell your friends about it, and as always, you guys have a great day.